Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me here at Major Arcanum. I've already pre-shuffled the cards so that we can get started right away. I'll start with the Desires and Fears spread. I'll do a current energies. You'll have an opportunity to ask a question on how to move forward in a certain situation, and we'll finish it off with the Universe Has Your Back Oracle cards. So for the Desires and Fears is Strength, Four of Cups, Ten of Wands. So in the Desires position is the Strength card, and this card represents energy of conquering something, of really dominating a situation. So wanting to be at the highest level with the Strength card, really wanting to be the expert or be the guru or be the one that people approach over a certain situation, whether it's in business or in relationships. This desire of dominating is wanting to be at the head of the class, wanting to be the top prospect, wanting to be the leader of a certain situation. So that's the desire here. And the fear is the Four of Cups, and this card represents habits. So fear of maybe being unable to break habits, being unable to break barriers in a way. So the Four of Cups is this energy of, people see you in a certain way. And for example, if you were in marketing and you wanted to explore a different role, maybe related or maybe not, but wanting to get out of the label of marketer and wanting to move into something else. Or maybe people think of you only as a one trick pony, and so you want to break that barrier, break that wall, or just get others to see you in a different way. So that's the fear, that people will be unable to see you in a different light. If we're putting this in like a relationship aspect, I feel that maybe you want to become more exclusive with somebody, but maybe you're fearful that they don't see you as a relationship type. Maybe you've been friends with benefits with somebody and you want to progress into something bigger, something higher, but you're fearful that this person doesn't see you in that way. So wanting to, again, break that reputation or break that viewpoint and change their mind. So this Ten of Wands is in the Lessons position, and this is penetration, right? So this is being able to penetrate that new job market or penetrate that person's mindset or penetrate their heart, right? Heart space. So I feel that this Ten of Wands is, of course, the end of a cycle, right? You're able to finally remove old labels and transition into something different. So that's what this Ten of Wands is representing. Nice. So let's also pull the current energies with the Celtic cross and see what the current messages are. So current energy, Ace of Swords, Six of Pentacles is crossing, High Priestess is grounding, and Page of Swords crowning. We have the Judgment card, the Seven of Swords, Six of Cups, Queen of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Tower. So this current energy is the Ace of Swords. I feel that this card is like wanting to recognize a true and logical path for yourself. So even if it were not really such good news, wanting to know it so that you can make improvements in the future for whatever goal you're headed toward. Wanting to know how, I guess this is like wanting constructive criticism so that you can find ways to improve the situation. Here with the crossing position is the Six of Pentacles, and I feel that this is things that are a little bit unbalanced. Possibly you were over functioning in a situation, whether it was at work or whether it was in a relationship. Over functioning in the situation and recognizing that there needs to be a little bit more balance. The good thing about the Six of Pentacles is that with the scales present, that this presents an opportunity for a win-win situation for you. So things can progress in a positive way as long as you become assertive and become an advocate for yourself. So really expressing yourself, what you want, what path you want to take, and then going for it. So in the grounding position is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is moon energy, right? So this is a card that represents things being a little bit hidden. So you might not be expressing yourself. You might not be expressing your goals right now. Maybe you feel that you don't want to jinx an outcome. So I feel that you might not really be expressing yourself about what your next step is. You might not be expressing it. But of course, how can you get that constructive criticism or constructive feedback if you're not being a little bit open about a situation? So I feel that you're a little bit fearful of what might be said, maybe fearful of rejection. But the good thing is the High Priestess is somebody who gets things done behind closed doors, right? So while you might not be openly expressive about what your ultimate goal is, I feel that you can still have the conversations about the smaller steps, smaller milestones until you get to that overall bigger goal that you're trying to reach. In the recent past is Judgment. This card represents a final judgment call, so some kind of ending or some kind of situation that needed to come to a close for you to progress into something more. So the Judgment card does represent, because it's Pluto energy, this represents rebirth, right? So rebirthing a situation, reforming it into something more suitable for you. So whatever wasn't working for you in the past, I feel that this is like you wanting to heal from that, to learn from it, to adjust your course, and then to make or strategize to become more successful. Whatever the situation is, if it's business or relationships, I feel that you recognize that there was something that needed to change, and then this is the planning phases for you to start executing smaller milestones. The Page of Swords is curiosity, and this is in the crowning position. The Page of Swords represents curiosity, so wanting more information, needing more information, so that you can make a more informed and better decision, right? So being curious and gaining more information, if that means for the job you need to get certifications, figuring out what needs to be done, what kind of characteristics are people in your field looking for when they're doing the hiring, figuring that out, and then making that one of your attributes that you can offer. And then if it's in the love or romantic aspect of your life, this is wanting to do the research on somebody maybe that you've recently discovered, or finding out what their interests are so that you might try to determine whether you have anything in common. So this is in the highest or in your conscious goal. This is what you want, and it's more information, being able to gather more information so that you can make a confident and informed decision on how to move forward in whatever situation you're dealing with. In the immediate future is the Seven of Swords, and I feel that this is your desire to move forward, but still resorting to past habits, past experiences. So I feel that it's like this back and forth kind of tug of war kind of feeling where you should change a situation, but old habits die hard, so you sort of revert back to old habits or old ways of doing things. Even though you want to do something new, I feel that you, out of habit, you just revert back to old cycles. So this is your energy, the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups is energy of planning for a big day. So planning for that big move, planning for that big announcement, planning for that big situation that's going to be a game changer. Your whole life is going to change. So I feel that this is what this card is representing. Planning for that big change, whether it is in love or in business, you're planning a move and it's going to be a big one, something that's going to alter the course of your life. In the external influences is this Queen of Swords. So this card to me represents, if it's somebody that you're romantically connected to, this is their energy, Queen of Swords. So this is them. I feel like this is somebody who is more mature, somebody, if it's business, it's a boss, right? Or an investor, or some kind of stakeholder. In romance, I feel that this is your person, the one that you're connected to or thinking about. So the Queen of Swords energy is like somebody who has high standards and is trying to kind of coach you to also have high standards, to get rid of these old habits that you might have. So I feel that this is somebody who also wants you to progress in a positive way, but is very blunt in their delivery. I feel that you maybe take their criticism as a little bit too harsh rather than constructive. So I feel that there might be some kind of stubbornness or some kind of I don't know, like a defiant kind of attitude because of the way they deliver this criticism. So the Seven of Wands is maintaining control, and this is in the hopes and fears position. I feel that you've made a lot of progress, you've advanced a couple of steps, but I feel that this is you trying to maintain control as far as not expressing your displeasure at their delivery. I feel that you have harsh words of your own, and you're just trying to have some willpower so that you don't go off on this person on how they delivered it. But I feel that you can express to them that their delivery was a little bit harsh. I feel that you can express that to them in a way that isn't hurtful in return, right? Just being a little bit more assertive and still getting the message across to them without it being so blunt in return. I think whatever situation you're dealing with, this Tower card represents the outcome. And for some, this could be a breakup. For others, I feel that this is a sudden change in a connection, right? So I feel that whatever the situation is, if you had a falling out with this person, it represents being able to start over and start rebuilding in a way that's bigger and better than ever. So it's going to be a sudden change that occurs, but it's going to result in you being on the right trajectory for your future outcome. So let's separate these cards into planets. This will give you an opportunity to ask questions on how you should move forward in a certain situation. We're separating them into the planets, the zodiac signs, and the elements. So the planets will talk about what your motivation is. Whatever question you're asking, whatever you're trying to figure out, this is why. Why do you want to know, right? And the card is Venus. Venus is your motivation. So then for the zodiac signs, this talks about how you should actually move forward in the situation that you're thinking about or connected to. Cancer. And finally, the elements talk about what additional energy you should put into the situation that you're thinking about or connected to. Fire. So Venus, for your motivation, this is something that matters to you, matters very deeply to you, because Venus is the planet that talks about not just money, but it talks about all of the things that you value, your whole value system, whether that's stability, whether that's your family, whether it's money or financial gain, success, your reputation, whatever it is that you value personally, that's what all this is about. You wanting to improve that situation because it's something that matters so deeply to you. So that's what your motivation is. How you should move forward is this Cancer card. Cancer is this card about I feel. So I feel there needs to be a change. I feel this needs to be done. And I feel that with the Cancer card present here, that this is talking about how is this going to improve your life. And so that's what how you should move forward is what makes you feel good. What makes you feel good, and then move in that way. So the Cancer card is somebody who is very protective over their situations. Very Cancer is water energy, so it could border emotions and sensitivity as well, being compassionate for others and how it affects other people. But I do get the impression that with the Cancer card here, this is something that not only matters to you, but also makes you feel good, makes you feel successful, makes you feel loved, and makes you feel like you're making a difference as well. So fire energy. This is the additional energy that you should put into the situation that you're thinking about or connected to. So the fire card represents action and passion, right? So not only is this something that you love, but it's something that you're also very passionate about. So taking matters into your own hands to make things happen. I like it. I like it that it's opposite energy, right? Water and fire. So something that you love, but also something that you're very passionate about. Because when you have passion, I feel that it gives you this no quit attitude and being very tenacious. So not giving up no matter what outcome or what obstacles might come your way. Let's see. Let's pull one final card from The Universe Has Your Back. Oh, okay, 3 cards flipped over, so we'll take them. Oneness is my true nature. I'm unapologetic about what I deserve and trust that what I focus on will grow. And the last one, thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is of the highest good. I wish you so much luck in this situation. Thank you for being here with me, and take care. Bye.